Einen wunderschönen guten Tag, liebe Eisbären-Fans. Wir haben ein neues Interview für euch und ihr werdet euch sicherlich wundern, denn heute ist ja gar nicht Donnerstag. Und trotzdem gibt es ein Donnerstagsgespräch. Naja, wir können es ja auch Dienstagsgespräch nennen. Scheißegal, Hauptsache wir haben einen Interviewgast. Hier ist er, Spencer Machacek. Spencer, how are you doing?
Good, how are you, Dani?
I'm fine, Spencer. We have a weekend where we played two good games, actually, two good road games, but only came back with 1 point. What was the reason for that?
Yeah, right now, if you look at the signs, I feel like the last 3 weeks has been like a playoff type games. Those are tough barns to go into. Israel, I think they've lost one game all year in regulation, so it's a tough barn. Came out with 1 point there, and then Cologne, it's we had a little lapse for a bit there, and right now you got to be playing for full 60 minutes, and if not, you're not going to get the win. Every team's battling hard for playoffs right now, so it's you got to play for full 60.
We had a lot of chances in Cologne, but could only score 3 goals. What do you think is the reason for that, just for that game?
Yeah, I thought the third period especially, we came out, firing, and their goalie played well. They played a good game. They were, they're near the 9th, 10th spot. They're fighting for their playoff lives. So we knew we had a desperate team, and it's a tough barn to play in. But we kept at it in the third, which was a good sign. We didn't give up, and we got to keep that mentality for the full game, though. Have a desperation mode all game long.
Talking about playoff type of games, I've got the feeling that you're a playoff type of player. What do you think is important in playoff games to do?
Well, I think you got to play for the full game. I mean, it's if you take like 5 minutes off, it could come back to bite you, and you're gonna need all 4 lines, all 6, 7 D goalies going. You need everybody going. It's sometimes in the playoffs, it's the heroes are the guys you wouldn't expect. But you need everybody. You need everybody chipping in. You need all lines scoring and all lines hitting, and blocking shots. Sometimes your top scorers needs to be blocking shots in the playoffs, and that's what it takes to win. So it's been exciting. Like I said, it's been like that for the last couple of weeks, it feels like, with how tight these standings are, and you have no clue who you're going to be playing in the playoffs yet.
Tomorrow we play Schwenningen. It might be one of the most difficult games of the year because you don't know what to expect from Schwenningen. They probably fight for not to be the last team in the standings, but then on the other hand, probably they're not fighting at all. But then if they score a goal, they might feel that they could win the game. How do you approach that game?
Well, I think you guys take like any other opponent. They're hockey players. They're competitive. They want to win. They're not going to come out and just hand us the game. We're going to have to play a hard game. It's going to be a hard game, like you said. This year's been it's been interesting. Anytime you let up, any team can beat anybody right now. So we got to come out and be ready and play our game and get our focus and get on track going into the playoffs.
You're in a line now that works pretty well, and I've heard from lots of people that they really like that line with Mark Bell and Bushy, and you in there. What is that line? What makes it so special?
I'm not sure. Bell's a really smart player. He's played for a while, and he knows the game really well. And Bushy's got some amazing skills, and he's a really good player. He's a special player, and I just try to compliment those guys. And I feel like we all want to pretty competitive guys. We all want to go out there and give it all the time and be the hardest working guys.
And you want to make Uwe Krupp tying up his skates and be the defenseman behind you? Because that's what he said when he sees you guys playing.
That's too funny, but I don't know.
Personally, for you, would you say you had a good regular season this year? 8 goals, 20 assists?
I'm more of for me, it's more about the numbers. It's easy for me to say that, but I like to do all around things. I'm not going to be scoring 30 goals, but I like to chip in, obviously help out as best I can. And we've had a team this year where it's been every night it's been almost a different line. Darren's line obviously most nights, but it's been a 4-line type of season, and that's what you need for the playoffs. So I don't really look at personal stats too much. We want to finish near the top 2, top 1 to have home ice advantage. Obviously in the playoffs is huge, so I think that's what I look at than my personal stats. So if you look at that, we've had a pretty successful year.
One more look out to the playoffs. Is there a team you would like to meet in the playoffs, or a team you wouldn't like to meet in the playoffs?
I don't think so. Like I was saying, it's been this year's been. I mean, you've been around longer than me, but it's been the tightest year I've played in hockey. It's like anybody can be anybody. So we just gotta focus on ourselves in the playoffs and playing our game. That's how we've won games this year, is playing our game, not worrying too much about our opponents. So I think if we play our game for 60 minutes, we're a tough team to beat.
Spencer, thank you very much and good luck for the next game and the playoffs.
Thank you very much, Danny.
Vielen Dank, liebe Zuschauerinnen und Zuschauer, fürs Zuschauen, auch an diesem Dienstag. Und tschüss.